How many people do you think are gonna go down by the end of this?
It depends on if they kill her first. If they get to her.
If they kill her first. Yeah, but hold on. If they have the black book or whatever they're looking for, then why do you need her alive, you know?
She might not even spill.
Just get rid of her. Let's watch the Jeffrey Epstein accusations.
Yes.
British socialite
Can you hear it?
Ghislaine Maxwell, a confidant of Jeffrey Epstein, has been arrested in connection with the ongoing sexual abuse investigation. In the federal indictment obtained...
See what's surprising? It's a woman. So
well,
did
a lot
she...
of times they have,
they have.
Or
but how does Jeffrey Epstein get a lady to then entice younger?
I think they dated when she was a lot younger. Like, she met him when she was younger, I think.
I mean, she doesn't look any younger than Jeffrey Epstein. To be fair, he's dead now. But like,
well,
Jeffrey Epstein didn't look too old when he killed himself.
I think she had issues too. I think.
Well, obviously she had issues.
And then she moved to the U.S. after her father's death in 1991. Became a close associate of the financier Jeffrey Epstein and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
And sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
She was only like 30 or whatever.
Wait, so 91 she was 30?
30-ish years old.
And he was how old?
38.
So he was in his 60s when he kicked the bucket.
Yeah.
When he offed himself.
Oh, so she was like 29 and then he was like 38. So not that big of a difference. Yeah. But I think she definitely had like her dad died, so she was probably, you know,
What, she was looking for a father figure, and then she found Jeffrey Epstein?
No, I think he got to her when she was at, like, a time in which, you know,
Oh, so you're gonna excuse a woman
I'm not, but you're saying...
who attracts...
No, I'm not.
Who grooms young girls.
No, I'm not, but I'm saying, like, that could explain why you're like, why is there a woman with him, da-da-da. That could explain why.
That is true. That is true.
By E! News, Maxwell is charged with 6 counts.
They had a romantic relationship, too. They were... Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they did, yeah. You don't just go from being good friends to being like, oh, hey, can you attract young girls to my private island? That ain't happening, dog. That's not going to be your best friend type of situation.
It's for her alleged involvement in the Epstein abuse case. The counts include conspiracy to entice minors to travel to engage in illegal sex acts, enticement of a minor to travel and engage in illegal sex.
I mean, that's a smart way to do it. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein couldn't definitely attract all those girls by himself. He needed some excuse to get in there.
Girls trust other women.
Right.
More likely to trust other women more.
Right.
You know?
To be, I mean, I'll trust another woman over, you know, Jeffrey Epstein or you know, Bill Clinton or something.
Yeah. Transportation of a minor with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity.
How many people do you think are gonna go down by the end of this?
It depends on if they kill her first. If they get to her.
If they kill her first. Yeah, but hold on. If they have the black book or whatever they're looking for, then why do you need her alive, you know?
She might not even spill.
Just get rid of her. She might not even spill the beans. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because she's probably afraid for her life.
Yeah.
Think about it.
The guard itself probably killed her.
Law and Order SVU did like an episode kind of like this, where there was like a Jeffrey Epstein type of figure, and then there was a woman he like basically like who she thought, oh, he loves me, you know, I love him, I would do anything for him, and like, and they're trying to tell her like, you're insane, he doesn't care about you,
right? And
she anyways.
Good point.
The charges set forth stem from the role of Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, in the sexual exploitation and abuse of multiple minor girls by Jeffrey Epstein, the indictment states, and alleges Maxwell assisted, facilitated, and contributed to Jeffrey Epstein's abuse of minor girls by, among other things, helping Epstein to recruit, groom, and ultimately abuse victims known to Maxwell.
Like, he's a good-looking dude, though. Like, you know, do you not think he's good-looking? A little bit?
Well, not knowing what
he did. Not knowing what he did, but like, if he wanted to, he could get like 18-year-olds, no problem. That's kind of my point. Like, if we were gonna go with risky, if he wanted to follow the law, there was like reports of like police, like there was reports beforehand of like police like staking out his home.
Yeah, Florida.
Right, and like the girls leaving his house would always say they were 18.
Right.
So I don't know if he told them or bought them off or whatever to lie.
Right.
To the police.
Probably.
And the thing is, the fact that they could pass it off as 18 means like they weren't like prepubescent. You know?
See, 18 doesn't. You could look young.
You
and be
could,
18,
yeah, you can.
you know?
Yes, you can look young.
I was
yes,
21 and people thought I was 18.
you still look like.
Stop. No.
More info was given at a press conference held by federal authorities and live streamed on the
Fuck
US
this guy and fuck this woman,
Attorney's
dude.
Office for the
Despicable
Southern District
creatures.
of New York's Facebook page.
Today we announced charges against Ghislaine Maxwell for helping Jeffrey Epstein sexually exploit and abuse multiple minor girls from the period of 1994 through 1997.
Wait, only 3 years? So he has connections with a bunch of, important folk,
Right,
including people in what I don't want to get this wrong, but it might have been the New York Times or NBC News, and there was a reporter,
Right, and then
they wanted to report on him, and they said no.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's like, shouldn't they be charged as well for fucking hiding the fact that he that's kind?
Yeah, but then at that point, how many people are gonna charge? How many people?
Doesn't fucking matter. I mean, if you knew there was something up and you willingly
that's how it works. They
denied it.
Yeah, they never get the top dog. He's not.
No, because they're not gonna get the top dog because the top dog pays their bills. That's why they're not gonna fucking get the top dog.
Honestly, Jeffrey Epstein is just it was just like Harvey Weinstein. It was a scapegoat. He was a scapegoat to cover up all the important people. I think that's what.
Harvey Weinstein. To be fair, there's a bunch of people in Hollywood who are like, wow, he's super bad. Like there's a bunch of people who've been calling him out. Kevin Smith is one of them, and there's like a he's doing like a Q&A with like his fans or something or whatever, wherever he was, and he calls out Weinstein for being a fucking creep. Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy, during the it wasn't even the Oscars. He made a point hey, stay away from that man.
What's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow. That's how she got her major role in whatever. Like, she had a really close relationship with him. But the thing was, people were saying that Brad Pitt went and had a huge
Brad Pitt. Fuck yeah, Brad. I love Brad Pitt.
Because he was like, don't ever touch her or whatever it was.
That's what you gotta do.
Maxwell played a critical role in helping Epstein to identify, befriend, and groom minor victims for abuse. In some cases, Maxwell participated in the abuse herself.
Oh, Jesus. She participated in the abuse herself. Good Lord.
Pretty fucking nasty.
That's pretty bad.
Maxwell has previously denied any wrongdoings. The 58-year-old daughter of the late British media proprietor Robert Maxwell has made headlines for her alleged involvement in Epstein's sexual abuse case. Epstein, an accused sex trafficker, died by suicide in his
Suicide.
New York City jail cell in August 2019.
All the cameras were off, the guard was off duty.
I have more bet towards Prince Andrew.
Epstein, a U.S. millionaire financier, was arrested in July 2019. He had been awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges at the time of his death. Epstein had pleaded not guilty to charges of sex trafficking of dozens of underage girls, some as young as 14, from at least 2002 to 2005. This case has also made headlines over the alleged involvement of Prince Andrew. The royal has
there he is. There he is.
Sexual relations.
Apparently, I think I told you about this. He started off as Epstein started off as a school teacher, and he got fired or dismissed or whatever for unknown reasons. And so I think he started, because, this is a pattern, right? So he definitely started then or even earlier. It's been going on for, multiple decades.
But how does he go from teacher to top-tier sex predator?
Because he worked at a very, very exclusive private school with all the parents.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
You're all connections.
You actually forgot
how that happened.
That'll do it.
Yeah. With a then 17-year-old woman, Andrew previously said that he doesn't recall ever meeting her.
I don't recall.
A photo exists appearing to show Prince Andrew and the teen believed to be taken inside the London home of Maxwell in 2001.
You don't take
Federal
photos.
authorities added at the press conference.
We would welcome Prince Andrew coming in to talk with us. We would like to have
Just have a chat with us, Prince Andrew.
Arrest him.
Why is it only 2 people? Wasn't there was a bunch of other people on that black book.
Oh yeah.
Why is it just Prince Andrew? Hold on, let me go.
They need enough info though. That's the thing. They don't have evidence or whatever. They can't just go off by a black book. They need evidence, I think. But I thought Epstein filmed everything.
Well, maybe.
In his Florida, New York home, whichever both, he filmed it all. He had them come massage him and he filmed it. He
Possibly.
filmed him. That's
Possibly.
what-
All right, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. You want to keep the?
You don't get a bathroom break.
I get a bathroom break. Excuse
You don't get
me.
a break. Period. Can
I
I
get a
wash
break.
something?
I'll be back in like a second, so I don't know where you're
Nah,
going.
peeing doesn't take a second.